Okay, Rich Fantastic with you. Today is Wednesday, May 11th, giving you the recap of the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors winning the game 99-91. This was game 5. They take the 3-2 series lead. Raptors got off to a nice start. They were basically able to coast all the way to the end. Were outscored by 5 in the fourth quarter, but they went in with a 13-point lead. We'll start with Miami first. Amari Stoudemire was forced into the starting lineup because Hassan Whiteside is still out. Didn't give them anything. Was -9, 0 points. Didn't even attempt a shot. Only gave them 3 minutes. So Udonis Haslem came in, tried to pick up the slack. Only got 6 points. Josh McRoberts as well, 6 points off the bench. McRoberts was a +3 though. Joe Johnson had 11 points. Luol Deng was held scoreless on 0 of 8 shooting, so that was a critical factor in this game, obviously. Dwayne Wade, 20 points. I was able to watch some of this game, bits and pieces, mostly the second and third quarters. For the Raptors, DeMar DeRozan really showed up tonight. 34 points on 11 of 22 shooting. 11 of 11 from the line. We'd seen he'd been struggling from the free throw line all series, which is surprising for him. Kyle Lowry had 25 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, but only shot 9 of 25. He was +25 for the game, though, so that was very impressive. Bismack Biyombo was good in the first half. He was rebounding all over the place, getting dunks in transition. He had 10 points in the first half, but didn't have any in the second half. Still finished +15. He's been a solid replacement for Jonas Valanciunas. So if Jonas Valanciunas can come back, obviously it's not for this series, but in the conference finals, should they get past it, let's see what they can do with those two against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Really, though, those were the only 3 players in double figures. DeMar Carroll had 6 points. Patrick Patterson, 8 points. The two of them combined were 4 of 19 shooting, but a +17 between the two of them. Carroll was +12. The bench, Corey Joseph, who I thought had a very good game 4, did have 9 points. He was -12. Nolan Powell was -4. They were the only players in the minus for the Raptors all game. Or excuse me, Thompson, whoever Jay Thompson is, I don't even know. Haven't seen him play yet. He was -9. Nogueira did not get any minutes in this game. He got some in game 4. Now the backup center with Valanciunas out. So moving forward, will this finally be the time we see Lowry has had 3 pretty good games now. Game 4, he wasn't great, but he was still fairly efficient. Of course, Game 3, he was very good. This game, only 9 of 25 shooting, but he did have 25 points. It appears he's snapping out of it. DeMar DeRozan, is this going to be what turns him around? And can Toronto go down to Miami, make things easy on themselves, and get the win to move on? If they were able to do that, I certainly think they can give Cleveland a run for their money. But first things first, they got to take care of Game 6 and finally get some consistency going. If they're able to do that from this point forward with these two guys, Lowry and DeRozan, they're 2 best players, 2 all-star guys. DeRozan, a guy I had on the All-NBA third team. Lowry I left off, but certainly a very good player. They're going to need them, and certainly, as we said, if they can make things easy on themselves by getting the win in Miami in Game 6, they would let one slip away in Game 4, they can make up for it with a win in Game 6. It's really that simple. You can't do anything about the past, but you can make up for that game by getting the win. So you got Portland and Golden State going on right now. I will probably give you the recap of that tomorrow. I don't think I will stay up that late, so be sure to stay tuned for that. We thank you all so much, and remember, we appreciate all subscriptions. Have a good night.